So sometimes words may not be enough.
Okay.
You read it about 2-3 times. Now you ask yourself, what is the question demanding from me? And what do I have in the question that will help me to be able to solve the question? So that is what you judge. Let's say you were asked to find speed.
Okay.
A speed. You ask yourself, so what is the formula of getting speed? That is what distance divided by time.
Okay.
Now, do I have distance in the question? Do I have time in the question? And those days where we have questions written without English is gone. The question will be embedded in English, a paragraph, where you have to read and what? Understand. So that is one of the challenges, reading comprehension.
Thank you very much. Let's clap for mathematics. Now let's come to Ametepe. Ametepe, what do you have to tell your colleagues? Do you have something for your colleagues? Okay, raise the mic and tell your colleagues what you have to do.
So what I want to tell you is that anytime you sit down to learn, don't discourage yourself before the book.
Anytime that you sit down to learn, don't discourage yourself before the book. Clap for Ametepe. You are not done. Okay.
And also, don't put your memory that this person is better than me. So if I didn't learn it, it's nothing. And also, as I said earlier, to try and compare your structure to the book. You are bigger than the book, so therefore you should be able to capture what is inside the book into memory. Before you start to learn to pray to God, pray to God. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the key.
Thank you very much. He said that's the mindset that Sir Philip is talking about. For him, when you look at the book and look at himself, you realize that he's bigger than the book. So the book can go inside. Is that what it is? Good. Let's clap for him. Let's come to our sister Benedicta. Benedicta, what do you have for your colleagues who are watching carefully to learn something from you?
What I can say is that you should be courageous when it is exam time. Someone will be like, hey, I didn't cry this year, I'm cool. Yes, so don't discourage yourself. You have to be courageous in everything you do. That's all.
Okay, be courageous in everything that you do. Have the morale, have the motivation. You can do it. Let's clap for Bennett for okay. Let me tell you something. When you want to learn, you have to be very, very objective. You have to plan that this is what I want to do. You have to get your materials down as they said earlier. Then you have to set the objectives for that evening studies. This is the tricks. For me, this is one of the tricks that I use. When I read something, English is not my language. When I read something, I try to change it into my dialect. The dialect that I speak, the one that you understand it very well. So, for instance, if I read something like Kofi is going to school, I have to change that Kofi is going to school to my language to understand it very well so that I can use it to answer the questions. So my advice for you is that you visit the counseling units so that you'll be taken through a series of counseling sessions that will help you to be able to grab the concept of a good study and habit and skills. Let's come to senior house master. Your last words for your students.
My last words. Students, bear in mind that you are not the first group of people facing the challenges of writing exams. Some people have done that before. They'll be able to sail through. So that have that trust that you'll be able to make it. But in any case, make sure that every day you learn something new. Every day you learn something new. The geography students have been telling them, at least Friday, make sure you draw one map. Every Friday, draw one map. By the time you might have finished, you realize that you know how to draw the maps very well. Hello? Those of you talking at the back, please listen to me. So practice is what I will encourage for you. Make sure that you practice on a daily basis and learn something new every day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Senior House Master, for that advice. Try and learn something new every day. Every day, try to learn something new. Let's listen to the last words from HOD for mathematics.
Thank you so much. Now, I would like to summarize everything with a story. Please listen carefully. Now, once lived a man, told to us by a maths teacher. So he said there was a man who took the ward, a son, to the shrine for the fetish priest to help him pass his exams. So upon getting there, the fetish priest asked why he came, and they told him that he wants the son to come out with flying colors in the impending exams, because he realized the son has a series of struggles during studies. So the fetish priest then started the incantations. You know how they do their things. So they started the incantations and stuff. Then after a short time, then he gave a certain band tied with a red cloth to the band, that he should give it to the son. And he should make sure that all the subjects that are posing problems to him, anytime he's coming to study, he should use that thing to hit the forehead 3 times. And the second part of the rule is that he should make sure that the son studies every day. So each and every day he should use the band to hit the head 3 times before studying. So the man asked, if my son doesn't do it even a day, what will happen? Then he said he can't pass his examinations. Then he said okay. So the man went back and then drew a timetable for the ward and made sure that each and every day the son followed the timetable, because they know what the fetish priest told them. Well, the son was there and the man himself was there. And at the end, he was to pay something to the man. So he didn't want to just lose that money. So they went through all that, and then the ward went to write exams and passed. Now after passing, they had to go to the fetish priest to thank him as they do their things. So they went there and then thanked the man. So after everything, the fetish priest said, he's trying to be frank with him. There is no incantation that can make somebody pass exams. What actually made your ward pass the exams is the everyday practice that the ward did. Now, there was nothing in the thing that he gave to him, the thing that he was to use to hit the forehead, there was nothing in it. But it's just that the practice that the ward made, that is what made the what pass. Pass your exams in mathematics. Let me tell you, there are 3 things you need to do. 1, practice. 2, practice. 3, practice. Thank you.
1, practice. 2, practice. 3, practice. So it all boils down to the mindset. The mindset that you are having about something will help you to either succeed in it or not to succeed in it. So students, with our colleagues telling us the tricks that they use to pass their exams, and our senior members here also telling us the tricks that are involved in passing exams and also learning